What was the worst gift you received for Christmas?
In my family, the big present for each kid and grandkid comes from Santa. It's wrapped differently and such. Basically, my brother, sisters, and I grew up knowing the best present, the one thing we wanted more than anything would be that one. That continues with my sister's kids now. Also, when said present wouldn't fit under the tree, my parents would take a picture or the like, place it in a small box and wrap that. The only time I got one of those small box Santa gifts was when I was 19. It went poorly. I'm opening the handful of other gifts. About half of them were car stuff, floor mats, a steering wheel cover, stuff like that. I didn't have a car. My parents had bought my younger sister a car, but they had me driving their old van around when they didn't need it. So between the car stuff and having a small box Santa gift under the tree, and having not asked for much of anything that year, I of course drew the conclusion I was getting a car. When I opened up the Santa gift, it was a $50 gift certificate to a hobby store I really liked. No keys or a picture of a car. Apparently I looked confused, because my parents said, "Is that okay? You didn't ask for anything this year, so we didn't know what to get you." "Yeah, it's great," I said, and I meant that. "But what's with all this car stuff then?" "Oh, that's so the van feels more like it's yours." "Is it?" And that's when my parents realized they had set me up to expect a car of my own, or at least full ownership of the van, which had not in any way been their intention, and they had not considered it might come off that way. They had no intention of buying me a car or giving me the fan. In fact, neither one of those things ever happened. The kicker? That hobby store I got the gift certificate for was in another city. One of the rules of the van was that I was not allowed to drive it to said city without one of them with me. And they never found the time to make the trip with me, so I never got to use that gift certificate.